for someone with a round breast shape, they're gonna have, something that's
something that's round.
Hello, we are back in the design room with Vlada.
Hi guys, I'm Vlada. I'm one of the bra designers here at Honeylove.
We're gonna go through all the different breast shapes and tell you a little bit about them and what bras are best for each shape. But if you want a full comprehensive list in written form, check out our blog. It's linked in the description box below and you can get all that info anytime. So how many breast shapes are there?
We generally have a lot of different breast shapes as women, and we have narrowed it down to about 11.
How many of these 11 breast shapes can you name off the top of your head?
Okay, let's see. So we have asymmetrical, athletic, close set, conical, east-west, relaxed, round, slender, side set, and teardrop.
I think I'm actually more than one of these shapes. I actually think there's three that I might fit into the category for. If you are going through this list and you are resonating with multiple of these descriptions, can you be more than one?
You can definitely overlap in multiple shapes. So I'll go through and that'll help you identify which ones you are. The first shape on our list is asymmetrical. So if you're asymmetrical, that generally means that you're going to have one breast that's quite a bit bigger than the other breast. So proportionally, it could be up to 1 cup size, or it can be half a cup size. It's kind of different for everybody, but they're not going to be quite the same. It's actually really common for most women to have different sized breasts.
Well, I can speak from experience. This one is a double D and this one is a D.
A bra with a removable pad would be great because on the smaller breast, you can keep the pad in, and the larger one, you remove it, and it really helps balance that shape. Another one that's really great is a wire-free bra with a little bit more of a stretchy fabric, so your natural breast size can really kind of flex into that fabric and sit comfortably.
Yeah.
And just generally anything with a lightly molded pad, it can help you round out your shape and then just fill in whatever gaps or space that you might be missing.
Totally. Well, I'm speaking from experience. I've had a ton of success with a wireless bra and also with the slightly molded cups that you're talking about. I've never tried a bra insert, but that sounds really cool.
So next on the list, we have athletic breasts. Athletic breasts are usually a bit more muscular. So think athlete, you're gonna have a little bit more of a muscle tone and a little bit less flesh. So you're really gonna have kind of a perkier breast with a little bit less breast tissue. We're looking for bras that are gonna give you a little bit of natural lift, a racer back bra that'll really help kind of redistribute the weight on your shoulders, and then especially front close bras are gonna be great because they'll kind of scoop everything in. Bell-shaped breasts are next. A bell-shaped breast, as you would see, starts a little bit more narrow at the top and really fills out at the bottom. So it's kind of in the shape of a little bell.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So a lot of larger breasted women will have a bell-shaped breast. Underwire bras are going to be great for you because they'll give you that support and lift that you're looking for. Demi necklines are another great one because they are a little bit lower cut, so they really tend to show off that kind of volume that usually sits a little bit lower. And then anything, honestly, with a little bit of lift, so a push-up bra or even a plunge bra to kind of show off that natural cleavage is really just gonna look good on you.
So what's next?
So next is close set. So kind of just how it sounds is your breasts are going to sit very closely together. So you're gonna have almost no space in between the breast tissue, and nipples are usually forward facing. They're just very close set.
So what kind of bras are you going to be gravitating towards if you have close set breasts?
So underwire bras are going to be great for close set breasts because they're going to really kind of hug and separate with the wire there at the center front. A balconette bra would be another great one. It kind of gives you that lift and the straps are a little bit wider set, so it just gives you that beautiful neckline. Okay, so up next we have conical breasts. So if you look at these little guys, think Madonna, just less exaggerated. You're gonna have more breast tissue towards the base or the root of your breast, and then it's going to kind of point outwards a little bit. So conical breasts tend to be pretty popular for women who are on the smaller side.
So if you have conical breasts, what bra should you be looking for?
One of the bras that you should really look for is going to be a push-up. and it'll just lift you up and maybe fill in any gaps that you might have in your bra.
Okay, because if it's like a little bit conical, you might have some volume issues when you're wearing a bra that's got a full cup.
Yes, exactly. And then another great one in general is anything that has a molded cup in it. So you're gonna get a little bit more of that modesty, and it'll really just even out your shape. So you will have a nice, even, natural round shape.
What's next on our list?
All right, so east-west is next up on our list. And if you have east-west breasts, you're usually gonna have your nipples facing east and west. Almost like side set, which we'll talk about in a bit, they are going to sit a little bit further apart, and then again, nipples kind of facing a little bit outwards on your body. For east-west, you're really trying to get everything front and center. So great bras with side slings or even underwire where they have that added side support. They're gonna kind of push you forward and give you some nice cleavage. And then front closed bras are also gonna help because you have that tension where you're pulling in from the sides and pulling everything forward. Those are also great to give you kind of more of a front facing shape. Next up, we have relaxed breasts. So a relaxed breast generally has a more relaxed tissue, just as it sounds, where the nipple could even be downward facing. So a lot of larger chested gals will have this breast shape.
Interesting. So could you start out life as one breast shape and then become, say, a more relaxed breast shape later in life?
Yes, definitely. So as you go through life, you know, your breast tissue changes and gravity takes hold. And so relaxed breasts are very common for a lot of women, especially as they age, where everything just starts to relax a little bit downwards.
So what are the best bras for someone to be comfortable and have a relaxed breast shape?
So for relaxed breast shapes, a lot of great bras that you're looking for will give you lift. So anything that's going to be very supportive, especially like a full coverage bra, it's going to lift you up and really kind of go past your breast tissue to give you a seamless smoothing line under your t-shirts, or even a light lift. So you're taking that volume that's sitting a little bit lower and kind of pushing it up towards the top. So it's gonna be really flattering on you since you've lost a little bit of the volume towards the top of your chest.
Sounds like a great solution. Next up on the list is round. Tell us about round breast shapes.
Okay, so round breast shapes, just as they sound, are pretty round because the volume of your breast is balanced through the top and the bottom, and you usually have a forward-facing nipple.
So for someone with a round breast shape, what kind of bras should they be looking for? Can they kind of wear any bra?
Yeah, so round breasts tend to be the most lenient in terms of bra styles. So we have a lot of different bras like demis, balconettes, push-ups. Generally, round breasts tend to be pretty perky and sit pretty high up on your chest already, so you may not want or need as much support, so you can even get away with a bralette.
Sounds nice. Next on the list is slender. How do you know if you have a slender breast?
So generally, breasts that are slender tend to be more narrow than they are tall. And for a lot of women, you are still gonna have a forward-facing nipple. It's just a little bit more of the distribution of your breast tissue where they are not as wide, but they're a little bit more tall in length. So because you have a little bit more volume up and down, you're gonna wanna bring that volume up. So anything supportive, like an underwire bra, is gonna help give you that lift. And then anything with maybe a little bit of padding, like a lightly padded or even a push-up bra, is gonna help kind of redistribute that volume upwards so that you have a more round looking breast. Okay, so next are side set breasts. So just as it sounds, they're going to be a little bit more to the side from each other, but the nipple is going to be forward facing. For side set breasts, we also have some great bra options that'll bring you a little bit more together. So think front closed bra, where everything is kind of getting scooped in a little bit, or anything with some side support. So underwire bras with built-in slings on the side, you're just really going forward. Everything is kind of getting scooped in and giving you a little bit more of a rounded shape.
And pushing it a little more together.
Yep, exactly.
And we have made it to the end. We have one shape left.
Woo!
And this is a very popular shape.
It is. It is a very popular shape indeed.
Tell the class.
Okay, so our last shape is a little teardrop. So teardrop breasts, just as this looks, they start out more narrow at the top and then you have a lot more volume towards the bottom. So very common shape, as Sophie just said, and especially the bustier gals are gonna have this shape a lot. For teardrop shapes, we always recommend something with great support. So a full coverage bra, for example, really gives great support through the straps and the lift. And then anything that gives you a little bit of lift through foam, perhaps. So maybe a lightly padded bra that gives you a little bit of more of that natural cleavage and brings everything up. And then even a balconette. A balconette is gonna have a little bit of a lower neckline, so you're really showing off that natural volume that tends to sit a little bit lower down.
Well, tons of options and tons of different shapes. Which shape are you? Are you one? Are you many like I am? Did you learn something new today? Are you gonna try a different bra type? Let us know. I'm really curious to hear your feedback.
So many different types of breasts, and honestly, all of them are great.
All great. Well, thank you so much, Vlada, for walking us through all of these amazing breast shapes, and thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for watching Bra Talk with Honeylove.
If you need more information, go ahead and click the link below.
Got questions, comments, feedback? Leave it in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe.
And as always,
Just say no to bad bras.